Hey guys, welcome back to Lance Trading Group. This is Augustine Lansana, CEO and founder. And today I'll be going over the trade I'm going to take on USDCAD. I'm actually a supply and demand trader. As you guys can see, if we go start on the monthly, we have been actually in a bullish run where we have this monthly right here, the break of change of character. Okay, see that's the monthly break of structure right there. We're not gonna go all the way back, but if you guys can see, we're actually in between this range, this support, monthly. We're actually in between right there, and if we say right there, yeah, we're actually kind of in between this range. So if you see one touch, two touch, same down here, one touch, two touch. So actually, this came a little bit to touch this supply and resistance. Then price came all the way back, want to like do something like this, then continue going up or whatever price wants to do. And also price is within this range right here, tapped, then maybe price can revisit that level and drop or something else. So if we go down to the daily time frame, that's this zone up here is the monthly. So on the daily time frame, if you see, we'll have this daily support and resistance right here. Price tapped, then came back up to tap that supports right there. If you see, price took out this liquidity right here. So price took that liquidity right there. So what price can do if this liquidity decides to hold, you see price drew down. We have this momentous push down that broke this internal structure, this internal swing low, this internal swing low. Then all of a sudden price came back up, mitigate that level right there, that supply. Price touch that supply level right there. This might be the supply, but you know, just for the imbalance's sake, I will use this extreme right there. Price tapped into that level, came back down. So this might be push down to take out this extreme low right here. We'll call that the daily swing low or monthly swing low. If we go to the monthly, see right there, that's the monthly swing low. All right, if you know structure, you can tell. So I don't normally do trend lines, but this is just to back, you know, the concept of we're in an uptrend, meaning price bounce respectively of this trend line. And if you see, price also respect this level right here. But if you see the on touching this trend line, we see an engulfing candle. Right, we have this. So we're actually on the daily time frame. We are in an uptrend, right? So on the up on daily time frame, that's what's just happened. So if we go down to the 4 hour, right? So see, also on the 4 hour, we have consecutively higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So right now we within this level right here. That's a 4 hour swing high, right? And these are 4 hour swing low right here. But if we see the structure, this is the lower low, higher high, lower low right here. So we're in between this higher high and this 4 hour lower high. 4 hour lower high, or is it swing low, right? So if we take our discount level, we measure it from right here to this level. Okay, price came all the way down here. So price tapped our 78.6, 71 level. So after price tap, we see this big momentum push all the way up. So what I normally do, right, since I'm a supply and demand trader, so price tap into this level right here on the 4 hour. All right, price tap that level, and also price went up, came back down to tap this level right here, and we have this shift to the upside. So we're gonna take our buy trade and targets right here, right? So we're gonna do that on the 15 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, what I can do, first of all, let me structure a 4 hour. So we'll save that as a 4 hour point of interest. Alright, do the same for those. So now we'll go down to the 15 minutes time frame. Alright, we'll see this touch right here. And what we can do, see our price, call that the change of character. That's a change of character right there. So what I normally like to do, take my Fibonacci right there. So now if we can see, my point of interest is going to be exactly on this zone right there, 86. Right, so if I go again and do this, it's in front of interest. So now this is what is gonna happen. All right. So now exactly, I'm gonna enter this trade right here. So what I like to normally do, I like to leave some breathing room for in case of my target is gonna be right here. Right right there for 1:11. Then normally I like to take my first TP if price goes my way. Right there, TP1. Mm-hmm. Ah. Alright, that's my TP1. TP1. So that's my TP1. I'm gonna take this trade on my MT4. Yeah, MT5. Right there. Gonna scroll down. Alright, so I use trade panel. So I'm gonna use a land buy. Let's switch to the 4 hour. So I'm gonna use a virtual. I'm gonna enter my price right here at 1.36688. Price is all the way down there. So if I zoom to the 1 hour, there. So if you see price has a 1 hour point of interest and also a 15-minute point of interest, so which makes price fall into that level of um, my kill zone, which is right here. That's my kill zone. I only take trades that fall within the 78.6 and the 88.6. So price falls right there under this level. So that's the entry. So I'm going to use a stop loss of 1.63486. Right there. And my TP is going to be at 1.38992. Right. Price right there. So normally take a partial percent of initial. I'll like to take 50% off. Initial lot at price, which is 1.37768. Okay. Click that. Enable price exactly right there. So when price hit this level, I'm going to take off $133 and leave the rest to go to profit. Right. So with that being said, place the buy limits. Okay. Boom. We're in the trade. We just took the trade right there. We have a buy limit down there, which is gonna eventually maybe during London session. Um, Price will initially. So this is a trade right here. Virtual. I'm risking 50%. I'm risking $50, which is 0.50% of my initial. So that's it. Risky. Take out a partial. First TP is gonna be at 133. Then after that we have a $563 profit if price decides to hit our trade. So currently we're down. Last week I took this trade. I actually re-entered. My first buy limit was due to the broker. My stop loss was hit, so I knew price was going to go up. So I re-entered. I took a buy stop. Price went up, came down. I actually wanted to re-enter on this other block right here, but I didn't. I was because I was kind of like scared, So price actually ended up hitting my other block and went all the way up. So at this point, I don't even know if price is gonna go down or price is gonna go up. But price decided to reverse. Reject this supply level up here, and we'll see the momentum on the push down. Eventually, if price hits the stop loss, we move on to the next one. This is a trade that I set and forget. I don't interrupt. I let my strategy play out. I don't want to be interfering with trade, moving stop loss or trying to edge. I don't think that. You have to believe your strategy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you move on to the next trade. So this was trade from last week. I actually secured profits right here, but on this trade, I actually set a partial, but the level I took set the partial was right here. I was waiting for price to come to this level all the way up here, but I never knew price was gonna reverse from this level. I could actually secure some profit right here, but we'll learn and work on the next one. So this is for GBP AUD and GBP for gold. My gold trade is actually right there. This is the MT4. Let me just go to the main trading view and show you guys. This is the gold trade. How I did this is another strategy I'm going to explain later. I had called this the inter dimension, right? So we have an audible a supply where there is when we have a supply or demand zone within a supply or demand zone. For instance, right, if we have a daily order block or a daily supply or demand zone, right, then we move down to the corresponding lower time frame of entry. Then we find a 1 hour supply within the daily. That's a strategy right there. So that's where we see this is the daily supply level right here, and inside the 1 hour we have a supply level. So that's what this trade actually came about. And if we also put our kill zone, price falls right into our 1 hour kill zone right there. So that's where price does. So if you see, price went all the way up, came back down. That was last week. Took out the strategies. Took out the low right there. If I wanted to enter, that would have been on the 15 minutes. If we see, I can actually place another trade to re-enter on this level right here, which is going to be on the 15 minutes. But are already exhausted, because if you see, price was ranging, price took that on and took this out. Yeah, definitely I'm going to re-enter this trade. So let me see. Sometimes the trade we don't take, the trade actually end up going our way. This is going to be another trade I'm going to take. So just falls under 88, 78.6, and just for TP. So since this one surely I'm gonna take a partial right here, false TP. for this trade. Okay. At least a 1:3 for our first initial TP. Then we can look to scale now and ride the remaining balance to the extreme right there. So I'm gonna take this trade again. Let me just hide this first. Don't think I need to hide that. Let me just do this. Input. Alright. So now I'm gonna re-enter this trade. So look for a line sell. Right. So what I do, entry price right there, copy. Paste on that one, paste. Stop loss, copy, paste, TP, paste. All right, so don't forget our partial. We'd like to take 50% off on price, which is this one right here, 1971. Oh, 1971.60. Right, enable that one, which is going to leave us $88. Half is better than nothing. So apply, then we take the trade. Right, that's our second entry. Okay, that's our second entry right there. For GBP USD, this trade might actually end up, taking us out, but it is what it is. So those are the trades that I just took, and also go down to the 15 minutes. There, see, price went up, price came down, so price gonna come back up to this level, then continue going down eventually. So that's what I'm hoping for. And we also have this level right here and this zone right there where we can actually take our TP2 if price definitely goes down to that level. So go back to the 1 hour. So that's what we have right now for gold. Price tap the first entry and price goes back to the second entry, no problem. We have, if you on the zone, we have another block with imbalance, 1 hour level, 1 hour point of interest right there. So that's it guys. I'll update you guys if anything happens later, then I'll post everything right here. All right, for now, peace out.